Hello there, David Landry with the Gervais Group, Keller Williams, Cape Cod and Colonial Partners. I am out and about today in downtown Falmouth at 176 Palmer Apartment 2. So Apartment 2 is one of 4 units right off of Palmer. I'm just going to turn the camera around. So this is Palmer, and down there where the cars are turning is the intersection of Palmer and Main. I'll also send you a Google Maps screenshot. That's where you're the closest to the waterfront in Falmouth and where all the downtown action is in terms of shops, restaurants, the high-speed ferry. So there is definitely walkable to a lot of activity here. So this is the driveway. You can see open house sign, Korea real estate. And this is the driveway to give you a sense about what the access is. So, while it may be a little noisy on Palmer, it gets amazingly quiet as you walk back through this driveway to the 4 units. So, I'll give you some stats while I am walking down. The current owners bought this in 2025, and they've completely gone through and remodeled everything. It is a 2-bedroom, 1.5 bath with a finished basement. You'll see when we go down to the basement that they're currently using the finished basement as like a 3rd bedroom, although it doesn't have a proper egress, so that's why they're not calling it a 3. And the washer dryer is also in the basement as well. But here is the complex. It's only 4 units. It's tastefully architected, if that's the right word, with Cape Cod shakes on the outside, with clapboards on the sides. Unit 2 is the second one in from the right. And I'll show you the backyard when I go inside and go out on the patio, but each unit has 2 assigned parking spaces. So my BMW here is in 2, and this white wagon is in 2A. So you can see that unit 1, unit 2, and then you've got more spaces for unit 3 and 4. So this is the overall entrance. So unit 2 is the second one from the right. And I'm going to go ahead on inside and show you the highlights of unit 2. So you enter into a hallway, stairs to the upstairs.
Hello.
Hello. And this is the living room upon your entrance. So this is Kara Lehman, the agent who's here today.
Hey there.
Very tastefully done. Nice flooring, hardwood floors. You have recessed lighting. Beautifully decorated. And then you have the dining area and the kitchen, which is along the back side. And off of the kitchen is the half bath. Updated appliances. Just have an electric stove, microwave, dishwasher.
Everything's included.
And all appliances are they all convey, as Kara was mentioning.
Yep, they're all brand new. Everything's new. The entire unit is brand new. I'll be out of your video.
Sure. So you do have access over here to the downstairs, which I'll show you last, but let's go on upstairs so you can get a sense for the space. And the bedrooms up there, so hardwood floors. As Kara was mentioning, everything has just been completely redone in 2025. And they did a great job. The hardwood flooring continues. As you walk up to the top, immediately to your right is a full bath. Nice tiled floors, stone countertop, nice shower bench here, and you have a full tub shower. And commode with a nice linen closet. And then off of the hallway, you have the 2 bedrooms. So this would be considered the primary. It's the larger of the 2. Beautiful windows. Overlooking the backyard. This is an opportunity to see what the backyard looks like. So your space would be here. And of course, I'll give you a better view once I'm downstairs, but through that hedge is the parking lot for the high-speed ferry. So you can see that it's not even viewable. So, give you a thing in the corner to give you an idea for the space of the primary. Nice double closet, recessed lighting above. And then this will be the other bedroom. This, of course, has the eave, so somewhat restricted space against the outside, but you do have the natural light coming in with the skylight, which is nice. Double closet. And it looks like they have a queen-size bed here, so it's good size bedrooms. And the closets have organizers inside, so very, very nicely done. And there's also storage access in the eaves over here. More storage. And they have all the smart devices here in terms of thermostat control. I'll show you the mechanicals downstairs as well. This it has public water and private septic system. It has central air forced hot air heat pump. So the heat pump is doing all the work for cooling and heating. But everything is new, 2025.
Yeah, so please, if you have any questions, I'm happy to answer.
So because this is the second unit, this wall is shared with unit 1, and then that wall shares with unit 3.
2025 is when it was complete. Everything's new. You'll see.
So when we go downstairs, to show you what's going on down here. What's nice is that unlike some of the other properties that you may have seen, this entrance to the basement looks like it's just a continuation of the same quality workmanship. It doesn't feel like you're going down into a dungeon. You're just going off into more finished space. Same quality, flooring. This is currently being used as a bedroom. And this, of course, has the access to the electrical panel. This looks like it is a 100 amp box. And this has access to the water main. It does have public water. And you have storage in here as well. A good sized room down here, which currently is being used as a bedroom, but the versatility could be, just about anything you wanted. And then this is more storage. And this is access to the laundry. That's the washer dryer stack. And of course the emergency exit, which is here. That goes out to the bulkhead. And more storage on this side. So, you know, they've made great use of the space. Oh, sorry about that. That's the water heater. And it's propped shut here, so that's access to that's emergency access to the bulkhead. So those are pretty much the only mechanicals, other than, of course, the heat pump, which I'll show you on the outside, which does all the heating and cooling. So going back upstairs. Again, another view of the living room. And then I will take you out back. Another closer view of the house back.
With you or are you? Okay.
Okay, Sarah, I'm going to finish outside and.
Sure. Yeah. Thanks for coming. If you have any questions, feel free to come.
Will do. Thank you so much.
Awesome.
This is the outside deck. So they currently have a table and chairs. There is the mini split. And they have an outdoor grill. And of course the bulkhead access to the basement. So it looks like the neighbor has a picnic table over there. You might want to do something similar. Right now there's just a place to sit. And I'll show you, not sure if you can, this is the parking lot we discussed earlier for the ferry. You can see the cars parked, the chain link fence. And you could probably tell, I'll stop talking here for a second. It's very quiet. That would be unit 1 with a shared wall to unit 2 with a shared wall to unit 3 and 4. And I'll walk around where the tour began. Nice lawns. You can see from that the outside is very well kept. That's the driveway out to the main road. Palmer, of course, that leads into Maine. And I don't think I showed you this side, so I'll just do a quick walk over. That's access to the parking lot. I think I just saw a shuttle van going back there, probably to take people back. But you have this common space over here as well.